All right, welcome to the next episode of Jab You. Today we have special guest, Joss the Boss, Joscelyn Olayo-Munoz from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Joss, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm always awesome. Um, how old are you, Joss?
I'm 13. I'll be 14 in August.
How tall are you, Joss?
That-
That's a short joke for anybody watching.
yeah.
When did you get started in boxing?
I started boxing when I was 5 years old because my stepdad is actually my coach, and I started kindergarten early. So everyone in that class was pretty tall, and I was little, so he didn't want me getting picked on. So
You're
he
still
just taught
little.
me a simple
You're
combination,
still
and
little.
I know I have. He just taught me like a simple combination, 1, 2, just in case I need to defend myself. And ever since then, I was like, I want to go to the gym. I want to start boxing, and it just took off since then.
And what weight class are you fighting in?
I'm at 95 pounds intermediate right now.
Because you're still little.
Yes, I am. I'm not going anytime soon.
All right, so you've been boxing since you were 5. You're still little. You weigh 95 pounds. And so how many fights you got?
I have like 35 fights in my book right now. Not too
Nice.
many. It's hard to find girls to fight me these days. There's not a lot of girls into the sport, but there's a lot coming into the sport and starting to grow a lot more. So,
So you're like in a gray area. You're kind of too small for the majority of the girls because you fight at 95 pounds, and especially at 13 years old, everybody's in their teenage years, and you're too old for the younger girls because now girls are really getting into boxing. Have you
yeah.
watched a lot of girls just enter boxing? Have you seen it grow?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of little girls coming in, and honestly, when I started boxing and when I started going to these national tournaments, there was not as many girls as there is now. In like the Bantam and the Pee Wee divisions, there wasn't as many girls as there is now, but it's good to see that a lot more little girls are coming into the sport and wanting to help female boxing grow. So
Yeah, and I
it's
know it's just Danny is the king of like photo edits and with all the pictures and photo shoots and stuff. Do you think you having all these belts and titles and these really cool pictures and all these edits he does out there kind of encourage other girls to do boxing?
Oh yeah, I like my stepdad does like a lot of those pictures and stuff that you see on my Facebook and my Instagram and all those. He does them all, but I wanted to like show everyone like this is what I do, and I hope to inspire those younger athletes, because anyone can do this sport. Like the girls are going to come and we're going to take over definitely, but I wanted to show them like you can do this, like just believe in yourself and you can accomplish all these dreams. But definitely those pictures do help because they get to see like how far I've came, and they can hopefully look up to me and follow in my footsteps.
Yeah. Speaking of influence, the younger girls, is there older boxers that influence you? Maybe still in the amateurs, maybe in the pros already.
Oh yeah, definitely. O'Shea Jones, she's gonna be the next Olympian. She's one that I look up to. Heaven Garcia also, and Ariana Carrasco. She's my teammate, but I really look up to her because she works hard all the time. Um, and in the pros, there's the female fighters. Clarissa Shields, I look up to her. She's a beast.
Two-time
Sinisa,
Olympian, gold medalist, both times,
oh
100%.
yeah, she's a beast, and Sinisa super bad too. She's a beast too.
Yeah, Sanisa, man, she can fight.
Mhm. I
She's
love the way she
dropping
fights.
people. Man, that power is crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so those are pretty good influences right there. Um, you ever get to like talk to it, chat up with some of these girls?
Oh yeah. I actually had a Zoom call with Clarissa, and I got to work a one-on-one training session with her. And me and O'Shea stay in touch all the time. I'm really proud of her because she's going to the Olympics, and I know she'll do really well. She's gonna be the next Olympian. She's gonna get that gold medal. So
Nice.
look out for her.
How was that workout with Clarissa? You seen she works hard too?
Oh yeah, I was really nervous because I was like, wow, I am training with Clarissa Shields. Like this is big. And she works hard. She does. Her ab workouts, I was doing them. I was like, dang, I was like, you put in the work. I was like, I'm gonna take these abs and I'm gonna keep on doing them because she does. She works really hard. It was a really good experience to work with her because it's Clarissa Shields. And like she's big time.
Yeah, she's super big time now. And so you say you got about 35 fights. So far, what's been your hardest fight?
Probably um in nationals, my championship fight against Mia Garcia. She's probably been one of my toughest opponents. Mm.
Which year? Because you fought her 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I fought her in 2019, and that decision didn't go my way. But I worked hard throughout the whole COVID and everything like that, and I came back in 2020 and got the win back. But probably both years, and I look to rematch her again in Junior Olympics. So for the third time, but
Oh,
she's
and
been definitely my toughest
I know
opponent.
you were focused because you were hell bent on revenge. To the point where we're like, slow down a little bit. You're gonna hurt
Yeah,
yourself training.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
it was definitely motivating to me because I think we all knew I had that first one in 2019, but they just didn't go my way. There was some things that we needed to change, but I made sure to work hard because that was mine, and she took my spot in she took the number one seed. She took a lot from me, so I was like, I'm coming back to get what's mine, and I plan on staying were the number one seed. So I just have to work as I know she's gonna come back and she's gonna work and try to take her spot back, but I'm gonna make sure that I stay, and I'm just gonna work at more hard and keep training and keep running, doing what I need to do.
And so let's go into like the mental aspect of trying to get ready for like a tournament like that or an opponent like that. Or does having revenge on your mind make it easier to train hard, or do you just train hard in general, or sometimes you're just down for a fight and it's hard to get up? Tell me about it.
So at first, it honestly, it was revenge on my mind all the time. Um, I was like, I want this fight. Like, we're gonna go get this. Um, it didn't really like come to my mind like, like you lost last time. Like, you gotta like watch out for this and that. No, it was more like this is payback. This is mine, and I'm gonna go get what's mine. More motivating than anything, because I wanted my spot back. I wanted my win back. So it was more motivating than anything. It didn't really bring me down because I think everyone knew we had that, but it was more motivating to me than just draw me down. But
Are there things that you do, like routines, rituals, meditation, or something, type of music you listen to get you ready, get you pumped up, get you ready to throw down?
yeah, I have a fight playlist on my phone. Like,
I can
just
verify it's very gangster.
you listen to it all the time. You can hear it through my headphones when I'm on the way to the
I'm
venue.
surprised you're not deaf.
Yeah, it's just that helps me too. Music helps me and just gets my mind right.
Yeah, it's very gangster playlist. It is very loud. I don't know, like it's like the speakers in the van are playing, but it's just coming through your headphones, and you
Yeah,
got them
Terry's
on your
like, hey,
ears.
I can hear your music from like the third row in the van.
Yeah, it's very loud. Uh, and you zone out a little bit. I like that. I like that. You put your eyebrows go down like this.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm in the zone.
Yeah, it's funny. It's always funny to watch. I'm like, man, how did she turn on that fast?
Yeah.
So with these, we normally have what, 4 tournaments a year. Five, was it four? Eastern, Western. Well, Western comes first in like March, springtime.
Mhm.
JOs, summertime. Well,
Eastern.
Junior Olympics. That's, I keep saying JOs. Not a lot of people know what that is. Junior Olympics in summertime. Eastern, October
Yeah, somewhere
ish,
around there.
and then
Yes.
there's a last chance, but we never go to that one. And or The other one is the U.S. National Championships in December.
Yes.
Which one of these is your favorite tournament?
Definitely USA Nationals in December. It's one of like I feel it's one of the biggest tournaments of the year. And this year it's gonna be huge for me because I'm gonna be a junior. So if I win the USA Nationals in December, I get to land my spot on Team USA. And that's been my goal since I was little. And that's my first goal. My bucket list is to land my spot on Team USA. And all this year, I'm gonna be training for that because it's a really big goal, and I want it. I want to land my spot on that Junior USA team.
Yeah, so for a lot of people that don't know, it used to be just a it was called just the men's or women's team, just the elites. The age division used to be 17 to 34, but I even changed the ages from 19 to 40 for the elite division, 17, 18 for the youth,
Yeah,
and was it 15, 16?
15, 16. Yeah,
15, 16 for the juniors. And that's a new thing, having people that young compete on the international stage. So now we have what's I would say 6 teams, a
yeah,
men's and women's in 3 different age divisions. And so that's a big goal for a lot of you younger ones. You can reach the international competition maybe 4 or 5 years sooner than you normally would have, maybe even a decade ago.
yeah,
Um, and you have a teammate that's already been on both the junior and the youth team. This is her third year on the Team USA. Um, have you learned anything about the Team USA experience or the camp experience from listening or talking to Ariana Carrasco?
Oh yeah, she comes back and she tells me because she knows that I'm always like curious about what they do, and she sometimes like brings back like information and like or the warm ups. She teaches me the warm up. She just tells me like how it went and everything. She teaches me things that she learned over there, and I she knows that this has been my goal. So when she comes back, she always brings some information that she learned up there and talks to me about it. You know.
All right. So there's something really cool this last year since the 2020 U.S. National Championships got moved because of COVID-19 from December 2020 to March 2021. Uh, you went to the finals in the rematch with Mia Garcia. Where's she from? California.
Yes.
All right. You got their rematch and you checked into school that morning virtually.
Yeah.
And then after the fight, we found out everybody in eighth grade at your school got to watch you for PE class. That was dope.
Yeah. It was I got on the phone with my teacher and he's like, "Oh my god, like you did so amazing." I was like, "Thank you." He was like, "Everyone at Vista was watching you." I was all, "Wait, what?" And he was like, "Yeah, all the teachers were playing it. That was just the assignment for today is to watch how to win a championship." I was like, oh, "Okay,
Wow.
that's cool."
That's cool. That's cool. So after this tournament, you've been recognized by the city of Las Cruces for a while. I consider Las Cruces in the Southwest right now probably the preeminent boxing city. You've got IBF 126-pound female world champion Jennifer Hahn. She lives in El Paso, represents El Paso, for the most part trains in Las Cruces.
Yeah.
Um, you've got former WBA 154-pound world champion Austin No Doubt Trout. That's everybody's homeboy.
Yeah.
Uh, you've got minor title holder, and former amateur standout Ayana Vasquez.
Mhm.
Um, there's Team USA #1, perennial #1, Ariana Carrasco. You're a perennial #1 too at 95 pounds. Back in the day, you had the Louis Burks, who's a pretty well recognized trainer now. His brother Rocky Burke, who's was a great boxer back in the day, and he's a pretty standout referee too. Has been in a lot of world championship bouts. But your city's been recognizing you. Tell me some of the recognition you've got since you started boxing.
So I've gone recently when I came back from the nationals, the school board actually recognized me and I went to the school board and they gave me a round of applause and recognized me about my win at the nationals. I also have my own day, October 11th. Is Joss the Boss Day, and
So what do we do on October 11th? Just go beat people up?
we celebrate Joss the Boss Day because it's my day.
Okay.
Do I get to do? They just usually like just have like dinner and stuff. Just
Yeah, you got a
a normal day.
proclamation. You got a proclamation from the county.
Yes.
You've been in. You and Ari were in a couple parades.
Yeah, and we were on also a billboard when we came back.
Yeah, that's kind of cool on a billboard,
Yeah.
man. Like one of those personal injury attorneys. The strong arm, Brian Longcar.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so that's cool. So who is your favorite amateur fighter right now, currently?
Oof, man. That's hard because I have like many. Like I can't even choose between one because there's so many amateur fighters that stand out to me. But probably either Heaven or O'Shea.
Oh,
Definitely. 'Cause
two good
honestly,
choices.
yeah, Heaven stands out to me because the style of her fighting,
Oh, she
she's
brings it. Yeah, she brings it.
and
Yeah.
O'Shea, she's a beast.
Yeah.
She's
I
a
think
beast.
yeah, she's very talented. She's a southpaw too.
Yeah.
Got a lot of skills. Got a different rhythm from a lot of fighters. I don't think a lot of people teach rhythm or understand rhythm, but I know in that gym, Soul City Boxing in Toledo, Ohio, rhythm is a big focus of theirs. So
Yeah.
and she has a different rhythm from a lot of fighters. Who's your favorite pro fighter?
I have well in male wise, um Canelo, definitely. Errol
Yeah,
Spence and Teofimo Lopez. Those are my top three.
Teofimo. Yeah, Errol, Teofimo, Canelo. Oh, that's a pretty good big three right there.
Oh yeah,
And
I love them.
what about for professional female fighters?
Definitely Clarissa Shields, Sinisa Superbad, and Michaela Mayer.
Michaela Mayer. Okay, yeah, that's another one. So this has been a weird, I say, year and a half, 2 years because of COVID-19.
Yeah.
Uh, cities were shut down, gyms were shut down, schools were shut down. Then we get back to school, then we get back out of school, we get back to work, we get back out of work. How did COVID-19 affect Josh the Boss boxing line?
Honestly, it didn't really affect me much because my stepdad is my coach and we have a key to the gym. So, we would go into the gym and me and him would work. And if we couldn't go to the gym, we would just work out at home. Um, it really helps him. It really helps me because he's my coach and he knows like what I'm doing wrong. And we would have FaceTime calls with you, asking you
Tell everybody
what.
who's your favorite coach.
Oh my God, Terry.